about the Charlie Hebdo attacks was actually a show of unity that happened immediately after. We had the Je suis Charlie international hashtag. We had many global leaders going to Paris in order to show solidarity. And there did seem to be this sense that this was an attack fundamentally on French values of tolerance and liberty. But actually, that that goal didn't seem to be really realised because, as you rightfully mentioned, terror continued to seemingly escalate in the months and years following that incident.
Yeah, and it's evolved as a threat. So those were big, as the terrorists would describe them, as spectaculars in terms of multiple people involved in targeting multiple areas and trying to kill as many people as possible. What we've had since, by and large, are the more low-tech attacks that can still be deadly and very clearly very traumatic and frightening, such as the attack on Nice. We've had police officers targeted in areas across France by Islamists who've gone up to police officers, engaged them in conversation, then taken out a knife and stabbed them, targeted them outside police stations as well. And it's not just a French problem. It is a problem that we are seeing in other European countries. Germany suffered from 2 attacks last year. There was one by a failed asylum seeker in Bavaria, which killed 3 people, a knife attack there. So it is a problem. It's not on the scale in terms of the spectaculars that we saw in 2015-16. And of course, we then saw in this country in 2017 with 5 separate terrorist attacks, all inspired by Islamic State. I should say there was one right-wing attack as well at Finsbury Park Mosque. But yeah, we're not seeing the spectaculars in that sense. But in this country, we did see, of course, the Manchester Arena attack, which was, a plot that was more sophisticated in terms of constructing a device, which may have, of course, been the result of that Liverpool Children's Hospital attack that took place before Christmas, had that device fully detonated as well. So the threat is still out there of significant casualty attacks.
And also, Sadiq Khan was criticised, the London mayor, for saying that violence or certain types of behaviour is something that should be normal or is normal when living in a big city. But when you see these incidents like this and the terror attacks across the Western world, in some sense it does seem that there is a truth to that now, that this has become the reality of life in Western society.
Yeah, we're all told, and the messaging is out there, that sort of run, hide, tell messaging that's out there differs slightly in America. I think they say run, hide, and fight. If that's your last resort, die or fight. They say, fight back. So yeah, populations are being told. I was reporting in the lead up to Christmas, messaging from counter-terrorism policing that look, be vigilant over Christmas because there is a significant risk of a terror attack over the festive period. Luckily, we didn't see that. But on Monday, we had an incident at a police station in Oldham where a patrol car going out on patrol was approached by a man who, according to the police, attacked the car, tried to attack the officers inside. He was tasered. He has subsequently now been arrested under the Terrorism Act as well. So the threat remains.